Hey everyone, it's Luke from Up North Collectors here, and I am here today with another SGC grading reveal. So this, I believe I have like 12 or 15 cards that just came back today. I have already seen the grades on these ones, so I know what is coming, but I figured I would show you guys as well. Overall, decently happy with this one. There are a couple, there were several surprises, that's all I'm going to say. But overall, it wasn't terrible. So we'll go ahead and get into it. So submitted this Patrick Mahomes, Rookies and Stars. And I'm just going to kind of move these to the side. This one got a 9.5, which is really nice. So I was expecting this to get a 9.5 or a 10. Didn't really look like it had anything wrong with it. There was a tiny bit with all the red color on the edges. I'm sure there's a little bit of edge wear, so that's probably what gave it the 9.5 if I had to guess, because a card like this is kind of difficult to determine the centering on. So that one I was pretty happy with. Next, we have an SGC 9 Jamal Musiala refractor. I'm not super surprised by a 9 on this one. I was hoping for a 10. But these refractors are so shiny that there tends to be a lot of surface issues with these that can be kind of hard to see even under, I use a magnifying glass, so kind of disappointed, but at the same time sort of expected. These are really, really tough grades, but cool just to have that in a slab. Next, we've got another 9.5 pink X-Fractor Jamal Musiala. Really nice one from Topps Chrome. Happy with a 9.5. My guess is the centering top to bottom. The top is quite a bit thicker than the bottom is, so that would be my guess, but not 100% sure, but pretty happy with that. Kind of what I was expecting there, so that's cool. So a 9.5 on that one. Next up, this one I'm kind of surprised that it got a 9. These are the Bowman MLS Ricardo Pepi. This is a very expensive card. I mean, raw, it's like $150. The last 9 did like $350 or $400 in SGC, and there's only like 2 or 3 of them graded, so pretty happy to get a 9. Would have preferred to get something higher. The centering is off left to right, but I kind of figured it would get a 9.5. But it did get a 9, so my guess would be centering, but again, not 100% sure, so pretty happy with that. That card is nice. So this next one I was really surprised by. I was concerned that this was going to get like an 8, but we ended up getting a Gem Mint 10 on this Finest Holland, which is really, really nice. This is, the PSA 10s do like 900, so figure this is like a $700 to $750 card, which is really cool. I'm genuinely surprised that this gemmed. It looked decent, good enough to send, but I did not think, I was expecting 8.5, 9, and it ended up getting a 10. So very, very happy with that one. That's one that will stay in my collection. I don't have any Holland rookies, so maybe I would consider trading it up to try to get into a Topps Chrome rookie, but at the same time, still very cool. Next one, another nice one. Conrad De La Fuente, Topps Merlin out of 75, blue parallel, ended up getting a 10. Surface and corners, edges, everything looked perfect. Centering was a little off, but did still get a 10. This is out of 75, 56 of 75, so excited to get a 10 on that one. Picked this one up at a show, I believe, in Grand Rapids, and then it graded a 10, so happy about that. That's the perk of buying cards at shows, being able to see them in person. Pulled this one myself, Kareem Adeyemi, Stadium Club Chrome rookie. 10 on this one as well. Super happy about that. Another one that will stay in my collection. Kareem is off to a great start in the Austrian Bundesliga, so pretty excited about getting a 10 there as well. Next up, this Sapphire got a 9.5 on the Kamavinga. Sapphire is historically a little bit tougher to grade. This case has a... Oh no, there's something like inside the case. There's like a hair or something weird. Or a thread. I don't know. Sapphire is just tough to grade. So 9.5 on that one. Not 100% sure what did it. Centering's a tiny bit off left to right. And the surface, I'm sure, had something. So not too bad. But 9.5. Gem grade, so I will take that. This one I was expecting. Kobe Bryant, this got an 8. Their corners, centering was off. A couple of the corners were kind of soft. I just figured it'd be a lot easier to sell graded. I thought the black looked cool with it too. Probably not one I'll keep. If I were to keep one, I'd want to keep one in a higher grade, but still a nice card. The SGC 8, I think these do it like at 180 to 200 bucks, so nothing super crazy, but at the same time still a nice card. That's what I was expecting to get on that 8. I was hoping to get a 9, but I kind of figured it would be an 8.85. So next up, a Tom Brady, the Elite Series from 2017 SGC 10. I graded this one because I bought it out of a dollar box, and I saw that one in SGC 10 had sold for like $95, $90. So I figured, well, if I grade it for 30 bucks and I get a 9.5 or a 10, I can probably make $20 to $30 on this card that I couldn't without grading. Ended up getting a 10, which I was expecting it to, which I'm pretty excited about. So that is nice to get a 10 on that one. Next up, another Kamavinga. This is the Topps Chrome Pink. That's the 9.5. This one definitely is the centering. It's almost like crooked, which is weird. I have a Kamavinga Blue Wave autograph that came back from PSA as a 9. Very similar to this, where the centering is almost angled, which is really odd, but seems to be somewhat common with Kamavinga cards specifically. I haven't really seen it on other ones, but so got a 9.5 on that. Again, not too shabby. I will take a 9.5. Next up, a Lukaku base. I only graded the base that I thought looked like guaranteed to get a 10, because they don't really sell for a ton if you get a 9.5 or a 9. Ended up getting a 10 here, so happy about that. Got the 10 on the Lukaku. Next one was a surprise. Yeah, the next 3 were all surprises. Surprisingly bad, so let's get into it. Josh Allen, SGC 8. I have no idea what caused this to get an 8. The centering is like a tiny bit off, I guess, but it doesn't look bad. The corners look fine. I didn't see anything wrong with the corners. Like, this is one I was like, okay, Donruss Josh Allen, it'll get a 9 or 9.5, 10. Pretty easily. Not too much to worry about. When I looked at it, I just don't see anything wrong with this. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of... No, that's just where the thing... Yeah, I have no idea. If you see something that I'm missing, let me know. Because there's the lines on the slab from the plastic, but the card itself looked perfect, so I have no idea. That was a big surprise, and then I ended up getting 2 6s. So the first one, this is Jude Bellingham, the Joga Bonito. I thought this looked super clean. I was like, oh yeah, this is getting a 10. When I looked at it, I don't know. It has to be surface related, because the corners, unless the centering looks fine. So my guess is it has to be surface related, but I don't know. There must be some kind of serious surface issue to get it a 6 that you cannot see with all the lines and stuff. I don't know. But weird. So I ended up with a 6 on this one. The next one I was pretty disappointed in. If anyone knows a place or a person that is good at cracking slabs, this one I actually could probably crack myself. Look at that. I can get a nail in between there. LeBron James, SGC 6. I have no idea what caused us to get a 6. I thought this card would get a 9, would be my guess, because it looked really, really good. So it might be something. I mean, if it gets a 6 here, I don't really want to spend the $150 to send it to PSA. I'd probably send it to SGC again for $30 to see if I can do better on it. Because I just have no idea. I don't know. Like, I don't see anything glaringly wrong with the surface. The edges and corners are all sharp. This top to bottom centering's off. But that would maybe drop it down a grade. The back of the card, I don't see, besides my big fingerprint right there, I don't see any real issues with it. Man, I just have no idea. This one, when I saw it on the popper, I was just clueless, because I thought this card, when I bought it raw, looked super, super clean. So I don't know. I am going to crack this for sure. I will not leave it in as a 6. Yeah, so that will be a project. So anyway, that one was pretty disappointing. Those last 3 disappointing, but for the same time, it's $30, so whatever. And the LeBron still is a decent. I mean, it's still a couple $100 card like that, but I would prefer to crack it and resubmit it, because I'm sure I can do better than a 6 on it. So yeah, so that is the SGC sub. I'll definitely be sending more cards there. I'm hoping to go to the Shipshewana show in Indiana next weekend, and then I'll be in Grand Rapids the weekend after that, setting up at a show again at Legends. So hopefully can do some more buying to get some more stuff to send over to SGC. I've done fairly well on it so far. This one was a little tougher than my last sub, where I didn't get anything below a 9. So I mean, that was a little bit interesting. Again, just a couple of those were big surprises. I just don't know. I'm totally clueless. Like I said, leave a comment if you saw something wrong with those last 3, or overall what you think about SGC and the stuff that I sent. Go ahead and drop a like if you want to see more videos like this. And thank you all for watching. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.